For all the students who are wondering that how we can make ourselves better in quant section and to get that 99 percentile mark in quant section, this video is for you and me because I am also the CAT aspirant for this CAT 2026, and this video is solely about how we can make ourselves better in quant section. And to be honest, quant is the most difficult section for the people who are especially non-engineer because they don't have maths in 11th, 12th or in their graduation degree. And we know that quant is kind of a section that makes people dizzy and makes people wonder that how we can make ourselves better in that section. And also people in the comment section in my previous videos are asking that how we can solve the quant section. Arithmetic questions are not at all type of a question that we can deal every single day. So this video is about how we can make ourselves better in quant section. So before understanding how we can make ourselves better in quant section, it is very much important to know that we don't have to solve each and every question in quant section. As we know that from CAT 2025 and CAT 2024, you just need to solve those 9 or 10 questions in order to get 99 percentile. But how can we make those 9 questions or 10 questions correct? This is the main agenda of this video. So I use that one strategy because I don't fear maths at all. I love maths, but due to that strategy and that technique, I'm able to solve more and more questions from arithmetic, algebra, and totally from the quant section itself. Now, just to let you know about myself, I am preparing from PW. They have this batch called CAT Ignite batch. So that is the batch which helps me to get through those quant sections and those quant questions. And shout out to Rahul sir, who have made quant section really look easy. So if you are looking for any coaching and something else, I will definitely recommend you about PW Ignite batch. This is not just a promotion video. I am talking to you very honestly because I am preparing from PW batch itself only. So the first thing in this strategy is the foundation. What is basically the foundation? It is those basic concepts which everyone should understand before jumping into quant section. As you know that arithmetic is the major part, but foundation is not itself lies for arithmetic only. It is obviously very important for algebra and for geometry and for other parts of the quant section. So what is basically is foundation? Percentages, ratios, and all the other parts is very important, but percentages and ratio is the major basic concept which is used in every part, in every unit for quants. Like you have to use obviously in arithmetic, algebra as well, geometry and number system, modern maths, everywhere you have to use these two concepts, which is percentages and ratio. These are known as the foundation, and I think foundation is very important before jumping into any of the questions for quant section. But the biggest question lies in it, how we can make ourselves better in those foundation and how we can make those basic concepts clear for the upcoming questions. You can just directly jump into YouTube and just type foundation classes PW MBA wala or Unacademy or Rodha and any other coaching which you think is the best for you. You can just directly search it on YouTube, foundation classes for arithmetic, foundation classes which holds basically percentages and ratio. So these are the two topics I think which is very important before jumping into any other questions for quant section. The second thing is obviously you have to cover whole syllabus and you have to understand the concept behind those units. Like for example, if we are starting up with obviously the arithmetic section, then you just need to complete those syllabus part. Like for example, you have studied your basic percentages ratio. The next thing is next chapter, which is obviously I think it can be anything for you, but for me it is profit and loss. When you jump into profit and loss, just complete the whole profit and loss topic, concepts and everything. This is the second part. Just after completing those concepts and syllabus, the other thing is to practice the questions for that particular topic. Now, when I have completed my basic concepts, the other thing is just directly jump into the syllabus, which is profit and loss and any other thing. And after completing those syllabus, the next part is practice questions and questions. Now, from where we can practice those questions is the biggest question. So there is that one book that I will suggest you before jumping into practicing questions. So there is that book called Arun Sharma module. So you can just directly search it on Amazon or Flipkart. Arun Sharma Quantitative Aptitude for CAT. you can just directly go through that book. They have three level of difficulties, level of difficulty 1, 2 and 3 for every topic, for every questions that you want to start with. So that is the best book that I am also using currently. And obviously because I am from PW batch, so I do have some PW modules as well, which I also am using. That is also very brilliant. So these are the book recommendations from myself. I think these are the best book for practicing questions, and you can just directly practice the previous year questions paper as well, which is also the good thing. But if you are struggling with quant section, I want you to get through Arun Sharma level of difficulty 1 or 2 before entering into that main previous year questions. So these are my recommendation, and these are my strategies before implementing all the things which I'm talking about. So just to recall what I have told you, the first thing is foundation itself is the most important part. Like you have to solve each and everything in percentages and ratio, because these are the basic concept which everyone should know. The second thing is complete the whole syllabus as soon as possible, and third thing is practice question daily for each and every concept, which is way more important. I have already suggested you the books, you can just go through that. So in this way I am preparing for my quant section, and this channel is all about my preparation journey for CAT 2026, and I am aiming 99.9 percentile in this CAT 2026. So these are my recommendations for CAT 2026, and I am preparing like this manner only. And if you want to give me some suggestions as well, you can just directly give me those suggestions in the comment section. And thank you for supporting me. This is just a beginning of my YouTube channel, and one day we will all achieve in future. So thank you so much for being in this video. If this video motivates you a little bit and helps you in a very beautiful manner, then please like, share and subscribe this YouTube channel. Thank you so much, and all the best for you guys.